Welcome back. We are continuing our run of Baldur's Gate 3 with Violet, our tiefling wizard, getting closer to that level. That's what we need, 5th level. Make things a whole heck of a lot easier. We are back here at camp. Wanted to rest and recharge a few things before we got into, because each of the next two things we're having are boss fights. So I'm thinking, unless we just completely dominate a boss, which I don't think is going to happen, we need to rest in between. So that's what I'm going to do. In the meanwhile, looks like Volo is here at our camp. He seems to be the only one who needs to speak with us, so let's go ahead and do that.
Ah, my good fellow. Quite the cozy setup you have here. I'll just make myself comfortable. Thank you so much. I was just settling in and reviewing my latest findings. Mind flayers, cultists, and, of course, your esteemed company. Finding is my job, my friend. If there's anything in the world worth knowing, I assure you, I do. Why, I'm practically an expert. They've tentacles, you know? Quite shocking. The druid Halson had some kind of mind flare specimen in a jar in his quarters. A replica, no doubt, but truly fascinating to see up close. As a matter of fact, I do. But why do you? That's quite impossible. You'd have undergone ceramorphosis by now. I can't attest to the specifics, but I do know that not long after insertion, the host, that's you, turns into a mind flayer. As there's not a tentacle on your head, I can only assume you haven't been infected. If what you say were true, you'd be a mind flayer by now. You? Infected by a mind flayer? Huh, ridiculous. Isn't it? Perhaps that's for the best. I'd be irresponsible not to debunk such a strange claim. If I just peer in your eye, I could quickly... Oh, dear sweet gods! If we managed it, we'd have a specimen of incredible rarity on our hands. I'll need to research the particulars, however. Give me a bit of time, and I'll have this little issue sorted.
Completed. Rescue Volo. Oh, that's a bard thing. And it's not even something that Gale can eat. I guess we're just going to sell this. It's worth 160 gold. And I'm encumbered. It's 50 pounds right there. That's most of my weight gone. We really don't need. the real heavy stuff out. Look, we're down to that already.
My faith protects me.
It's worth her holding on to. You know, I'm not going to use it right away.
What's next, I wonder?
Is that blood? No, never mind. I want to have a word. Hey, soldier.
Alright. I don't think there's anybody else who's going to need to talk to
Don't
me
waste
about
a
anything.
step.
It's been too short since the last one.
I'll give it a shot.
Look around. Doesn't look like anybody needs to talk with me.
I promised I'd be back. Don't worry. I have things under control. For now. I see you've been using the powers the tadpole gives you. Good. But things haven't gone as you expected. You hoped a druid as powerful as Halsin might be able to remove your tadpole. But he couldn't. You're desperate to be rid of it. Understandable. But you're looking for solutions in the wrong places. Your parasite is unusual. It is wrapped in magic that prevents its removal. Until the source of the tadpole's magic is destroyed, any attempt to remove it will kill you. You were lucky that Halsin knew this. His instincts are right. The parasites are merely a symptom of a greater sickness in Faerun. I am not sure yet. To find the answers, we must first find the source. These parasites are more than illithid spawn. They are vessels for control. The infected hear the voice of the Absolute, and believe it to be a god. You witnessed it yourself with Priestess Gut. That is how the cult of the Absolute is spreading. The highest of their rank, the True Souls, carry a tadpole just like yours. It is how they receive their orders. It is what makes them obey. When the order to transform is given, it will not be a matter of days. They will be mind flayers in an instant. Were it not for my protection, so would you. It's complicated, but I'm an adventurer, just like you. Just like you, I was infected with a mind flayer parasite. Just like you, I seek to be free of it. I've been trying to escape from this evil for a long time. Once, I almost succeeded. Now, through you, I've been given a new chance. You can go where I cannot, and I can protect you from that evil. If we work together, we may turn this around. Hells, they need me. I have to go.
So there is a way to get rid of it. So I should not stop trying with these attempts.
The power I used to protect you, I stole it from someone. They want it back. I will hold them off for as long as I can, but sooner or later I will be worn down. You must discover the source of the magic that controls the parasites before that happens. The cultists are gathering at Moonrise Towers. Use the powers your parasite gives you to convince them you are one of them. And when you find the source of their magic, destroy it. Go. Our freedom depends on it.
Okay, we had a conversation with her. Let's see if anybody else did. And you'll notice it's saved for us.
I had another dream. Which, I suppose, means you did as well. Whoever's reaching out to us truly does seem opposed to the Absolute, but wants us to embrace the tadpole. Venture right into the heart of the cult. Perhaps we truly have a secret protector. Or we're walking into a trap.
I had another dream last night. The visitor came to me and ordered me to penetrate the heart of the very cult that's spreading the infection. It gave me a tadpole gift too, just like it did the first time it appeared. I suppose it hoped this would help. At first, I thought we should avoid these gifts no matter what advantage we gain. And yet, I can't help recall the words of my father. The best plan is the one that works. These powers could be enough to edge us towards victory. Very well. If it's mind games these parasites wish to play, we'll play. And we'll win.
I had another visit from that dream figure. I take it you did too. It claims that if we infiltrate the heart of the cult that's giving out these parasites, we'll find the answers we're looking for. It gave me another gift, too. Just like it did the first time it appeared. Rather generous, if you ask me. And while we're at it, we can see how many more of these little worms we can harvest. Now, was there anything else? Who knows? Drow? Mind flayers? Death? Hopefully not ours. But maybe answers. If we can convince the right people to talk.
I've been dreaming of our enigmatic visitor again. She told me our purpose was to take on this cult of the Absolute, to infiltrate its ranks and bring it down from the inside. She even offered me greater powers, the result of some manipulation of the tadpole's psionic abilities. Given the magnitude of what we're up against, I see no harm in considering the benefit this offer might afford us. Could be the only way to reach this source in one piece. As existential evils go, the Absolute certainly seems an adversary worth halting in its tracks. Any opportunities for us to indulge our tadpole's capabilities are hardly on the same scale. Trifles, when one considers the bigger picture.
Oh, Volo's back. We will talk with him after we finish talking with everyone else.
Another visit from the Golden Paladin. It said we'll get the answers we need about the tadpole if we infiltrate the cult.
Indeed.
Another dream. Another order from that dubious visitor. It announced that we will find the answers we seek in the Absolute Cultist's lair, and offered another generous gift. A persuasive creature. It tempts us with power, expresses its admiration, its adoration. Avert your eyes whenever it appears, and do not avail yourself of this new power, no matter how alluring. You've no idea what damage it could do to us, how far into illithid madness it could drag us. Yes, the one truth that fell out of its cankered lips. There will come a battle, but it will be one with swords, not mind games born of brainworms. It is a certainty. I had assumed our parasites served a Geich elder, but I believe they serve a greater master still. A question that burns in my belly day and night. Elders and collectives abide by their own tenets. It would require a powerful creed to unite them. And now this voice, this creed, finds our own ears. If it reaches this plane, it may reach others.
Alright, let's save before we talk to Volo.
Ah, my good fellow. Quite the cozy setup you have here. I'll just make myself comfortable. Thank you so much. My research turned up a rather brilliant technique that seems quite actionable. It's not too deep. Just behind the orbital socket. I could attempt an extraction. I've a needle in my tunic, after all.
That's a needle.
I assure you, I've dreamt of it 1,000 times over. You won't find a more learned opinion on this matter, I assure you.
I don't know. But you know what? I think the game is moving us towards it. I mean, otherwise, why would the Dream Visitor have said they found a way that almost worked? That means there is a possible other way. So, we're going to give it a try. Cross your fingers. Pray for us. Here we go.
Volo carefully holds one of your eyes open and begins to prod
Oh, I don't
uncertainly
want to watch
with the
this.
needle.
Oh.
The needle finds the gap between eyeball and socket. Volo frowns and begins to push.
Oh. Oh. I am. I'm actually sitting here with my fist actually clenched. Oh!
Pain shoots through your body as the needle snags on your optic nerve.
Oh.
I think I have it!
The needle seesaws back and forth, plucking the nerve like a harpstring.
Oh, bother. There's some obstacle in the way. I shall need a more robust implement.
Robust? Oh my god, we're halfway through at least. I'm hoping. Oh, please. This is not worth going through and then not having him just finish.
Volo carefully withdraws the needle from your eye. Then, reaching into his bag, he produces an
Oh,
ice pick.
really? Oh, again, not worth it if I don't actually go through with it. Oh, I'm glad I saved beforehand, but still. Let's see.
Volo slowly brings the ice pick closer to your eye.
Now, don't move.
Oh, look at her poor eye. Hold your breath.
Cold metal presses against the skin beneath your brow. And then, tap, tap, stab.
Oh,
Do you feel that? Ha! I think we have the blighter on the run.
oh.
I agree. It's a feisty critter. Just a little further.
Volo tears the pick from your brain with a violent jerk. Your eye
What?
plumps down into the mud.
What?
Drat.
He pauses, looks down at your eye, and recoils slightly as
What?
it sinks into the mud.
Oh, what did I do? Oh my god, what did I do?
There appears to be an amount of cosmetic damage. Please, try not to overexert yourself. You're in a rather fragile state at present. I can't help but feel partly responsible. Perhaps there is something more I can do. Take this. A far superior relic to that old jelly you were chained to. Try it on for size. And, it was very nice to have met you. I'm sure you'll sort out your little brain problem one way or another. Far away from here, if you've a heart. Terribly sorry, my friend. Ta.
Wait, what? Wait, what? What was that? Receive condition see invisible? Wait, we can see invisible now? See is oh, I can't see close enough. Is the mirror here? I don't see it around. I was hoping to see that the mirror was here. We could use it to look at ourselves. But it's not in this iteration. Are eyes different colors now? I mean, yes, we got to see invisibility, but wow, that was a lot. We have this. would be more something we'd want for, again,
Well, hello.
someone like a Starion. I would say Karlach, but he attacks multiple times. And she's going to once we hit 5th level, though. Let me think about it. Oh, yeah, I'm glad we lost that. Wow, okay. Hopefully Violet isn't going to be too upset at what I did.
No time to rest.
When we get outside and we can see using the mirror, we'll take a closer look at what it is we've done. I guess in this case, let's just go ahead and leave camp. Being able to see invisible without casting a spell is nice, though. I mean, we can't really complain about that, except for, you know, the whole eye gouging out thing.
Have to keep going.
Okay, so we need to find Minthara. And actually, let's, save the refugees, Stephen's Gate, Baldur's Gate, the Goblins, save the first druid. Okay. So it doesn't list it here, but we're told by the Goblin leader, a hobgoblin,
What
to
are they delaying for? Can't we just swarm the forest?
that reminds me.
Drow wants to know exactly where those adventurers came from.
I mean, what are they doing? Hiding in the trees? We'll smoke 'em out, no.
Don't be to es.
What path lies before me?
Okay, so we explored most of this place, but there are a couple directions we haven't gone yet, which is where Minthara might be. Like over here, I believe there was. Ooh, hopefully not. Well, I mean, she might be down there with the giant spiders, but like where this guy's coming from.
You look like you could kick the ass of half the scrubs in here. Bunch of drunken layabouts. No me, though. I'm hard as they come, and I'm itching for another fight. Drow studying the war map, trying to figure it out. You should talk to her. Get the killing started quicker.
Okay, good to know. Hello.
Bloody hell! Leave me alone! What are we waiting for?
Zaza.
Spears are sharp. The lads are all riled up and ready.
me once, and now you dare to question.
Knight Warden Minthara, true soul of the Absolute. She's a paladin. Plus 3 on bonus from saving throw. It's gonna be hard to get good spells off on her. Dual wield. Makes her AC even higher, even better. And wow, okay. Has an extra attack. Really hard to charm her with. I mean, I'm gonna say it's almost impossible to do a charm.
Sorry to bother you, mistress. Got a message from the guards.
114, AC 16.
Don't know who they are. Mercenaries, maybe?
Interesting. I wasn't expecting guests.
Gone here, fool, did ya?
Back off!
If we can get that eye when it's not in view of anybody else.
Again, do you want to become spider then?
Plenty of lashes, loads of hunters, and a few pariahs to carry the powder kegs.
These pariahs fight for the absolute.
What they do ain't exactly fighting. All they got
We gotta take the eye out because it's gonna warn everybody.
Die for the absolute.
So we're gonna have to have somebody over to take care of the eye. And the best person to do that is gonna be Karlach.
What are we waiting for? Spears are sharp. Yeah, you're right. I'll fire.
You have already failed me once,
So
and now you dare to question me.
there's the war drum,
I didn't mean nothing by
which
it.
we're gonna want to take care of too.
Honest, I didn't.
I, much like your words, is
Alright, we're going to split our party.
To save the former.
How about I start following you, eh? How'd you like that?
What a day.
the village to the east. It's abandoned.
Looks that way. But scouts said they heard something moving around out there. Something big.
It's not our concern. Our prey is elsewhere.
Leave me alone!
Be right here by the drum.
How many raiders do we have?
Plenty of lashers, loads of hunters, and a few pariahs to carry the powder kegs.
These pariahs, they're prepared to fight for the
Over
absolute.
here, ready
What
to
they
go.
do ain't exactly fighting. All they gotta do is light up their powder and burn.
Then they're prepared to die.
And I guess that leaves Violet to go talk to Minthara.
Dying's the only thing they're good at.
Raiders are just waiting for the word, mistress. We're ready for anything.
And the prisoner?
We're still working on him.
Okay, I'm gonna save here. If this goes wrong, again, trying to do the, don't want to, but I have to do
If
the
he
save
doesn't, I'll
scrumming.
cut out his tongue.
If he don't have a tongue, he can't tell us nothing.
The prisoner can
Mistress! It's me, your loyal servant, Sazza. I'm back, and I brought a friend.
How thoughtful. And where did you find this friend?
They was in some rickety druid grove, mostly full of tieflings, but them intruders you're after were hiding out there.
I presume you dealt with my prey and massacred the rest.
Well, the thing about that is, they sort of massacred us. This mug helped me escape, though. I say we stick a few holes in her, show how grateful we are.
You feel a cold hand caress your mind as the drow appraises you.
Oh dear. Your prisoner is one of the Absolute's favorites, Saza. A true soul.
Nah, it can't be. They was in the grove, hanging around with the tieflings.
Undercover, no doubt. Carrying out the Absolute's will. Oh, Saza, you have made a grave error. And it will be your last. My spiders are hungry, little one. But before they feast, tell me where that grove is. And I may yet spare your life.
It's past the bridge, to the east. Big old gate covered in ivy. Don't hurt me, mistress, please.
I will not hurt you. My spiders will have that pleasure.
No, I mucked up, I'm sorry. But I didn't know who they was. They didn't tell me nothing. I told ya, I was trying to follow orders best I could.
Silence, wretch. And remember, you owe your miserable life to this one.
I won't cause any more trouble. I swears it.
Through sheer luck, that pathetic worm has brought me the information I need. And it seems that the inhabitants of the Grove trust you. We can use that against them. You have a part to play in this slaughter.
Return to the Grove. When my raiding party approaches, throw open the gate and signal me.
The fate of the Grove's inhabitants hangs in the balance. Killing the drow here would spare them, but it might be better to face her warband at the Grove itself, on familiar ground. On the other hand, participating in the slaughter as she asks may be the perfect way to earn her trust and access to the cult's inner circle.
I do not intend to lead a suicidal charge. The goblins are expendable. I am not. The Absolute brought you here for a reason. To throw open those gates and crush our enemies.
We're not going to do this because that's going to give us a quest to do it and put us in the wrong place. We don't have anything else to take care of. Right now, she's it. Negotiating a price when we're back to choice one. And hopefully we can take out that eye so the goblins aren't at war with us. Let's go.
You would dare! Guards, to me! Get out of my sight.
Oh, okay. Alright, Astarion. Okay. And now let's... go for the eye? Yes, we do. That's important. All these attacks. That's not good. Let's see if we can break her concentration. good.
Take two.
Dang it, she keeps making that concentration save. Okay, our first target has to be this. Good. Can I drink this yet? Nope. Alright, drink it next round. Yay, she broke her concentration. Right? Not held. Okay. This is gonna be tough. I may end up having to save from it. Alright, what can we do that's gonna be the most lethal thing? How's she doing? 63, so something that does that is not gonna actually help us out there. bad. Brought her down to 39.
Talk to me.
Okay.
Oh, my word.
Okay, first thing first. What's Minthara doing? I think it's best to get over there.
Count
Help
on
out
me.
for that. I need to make sure not to kill Saza. I don't want to kill her. Yeah, I did something stupid. Best companion ever. Yeah, reroll that, please. Forgot to cast Mage Armor on myself. That was silly. Can't do it now, though. I should take care of those guys.
Got to focus.
Okay. Can't do a concentration spell.
Smell blood.
Don't provoke opportunity attacks. Okay. So. Got Minthara. forgot to choose who it was I was doing for the maneuvering strike, didn't I? Oh well. Those guys are taken care of. Those guys are taken care of. There's just this guy left. So let's head over that way. Ellen Saza. But I'm gonna let someone else.
Go time.
We got this. So turn that back on. Non-lethal.
What's it gonna take?
Oh. Silly me.
There's an illithid parasite in that corpse. You should take a look.
Yeah, that helped out. Being able to have those guys up there. Yeah, that helped out a lot. Alright, we're gonna do searching of stuff.
Come on, let's go.
Poor Sasa. I didn't feel like killing her, just... yeah. Yeah, what do we got here? Alchemy pouch, camp supply sack, dagger, mace. Ooh. Fairy fire. The only person who could possibly use that is them, so send that to her. Oh, yeah, that's tailor-made for him. Criminal affliction. Her. Something to sell. That to her. I want to see what those look like. Get those to Violet. And let's see what her clothes look like. Oh, I was supposed to give that to someone else, but that's fine. Everything else, we'll take the supply pack. And everything, and we'll take that. And everything else goes to camp. Okay, so...
Can't afford to stay idle.
We'll worry about those later. What do we got? Oh, yeah, we don't want to. We don't want to switch out. Getting those temporary hit points helped. I mean, it helped out Violet some. She took less damage from those temp hit points. But no, this maybe we'll give to one of the other people in our camp. And we definitely are going to need to rest again. See, this is why I'm like, boss fight, need to be fully rested up. I can't imagine having gotten through that without all of my spells.
All's well that ends not as bad as it could have.
I don't know. Oh, well, never mind. May look good, but yeah, we don't want to have to actually wear those. We're going to rest, so no reason to use up potions. But we do want to. Armor class goes up, bonus to stealth checks, and advantage on Constitution saving throws. This is just a win-win-win. And it looks pretty good.
I'd love to, thanks.
And we're just carrying stuff around for right now. Until we run across spiders, probably a good thing to put these on. I think we're done. I think we got everything we need to get. Oh, wait. Oh, we haven't finished searching. Light stuff I'll keep. Other stuff I'll send to the camp.
Making me sweat.
Blur.
Still alive, so that's progress.
Should take that. Goblins is deadly marching green.
Watch your back. Let's move.
Yeah, it's not even worth enough. That's really over there what we were going for. Have him check and see if he detected any traps. Doesn't appear to. Hello? Combat becomes electrified. 3 lightning charges. Maybe I don't remember what boots she has on, but we'll get rid of her. Alright, we still have other stuff over here to get.
Hey ho.
And group mode.
Moving it.
Barazan. For those who want to know how to pronounce that. At some point at camp, we're going to take everything Essence of crystal lens. We got some potions and stuff we can make too. Like greater healing potions. Which we can only make one because we only have one Ashen of Balsam. I may want to make some elixirs of barks. Oh no, because she uses the other elixir, which we're going to need to buy more of at some point. We're running out. Scroll of Scorching Ray.
At least things have stayed interesting. More for me.
We just used that one pretty well, in fact.
What's cooking? Phew.
Oh, there was another war drum in there. Surprised they didn't hit it. Is there anything in here to get, though? Is there any reason to go down here? This is like a whole passageway of stuff. Oh, I see. Huh. Alright, no, there's no reason to go down there. Actually, let's do the important thing. Save. And even though we're gonna go back for
A welcome rest.
for a long rest. Because again, boss, want to see if these guys are still yellow to us. Yes, we did it correctly. We do not have guys who are pissed off at us. Alright. Let's go back to here. I have to look up how this actually works. Alright, and use that. Now let's go to camp. You can't just do the long rest.
I wonder what the next move is.
Still breathing, despite everything.
We have done something, the whole Volo thing. Let's see if we need to talk to people about it.
Speak.
Nope, does not look like it.
Hey, soldier.
Alright. 2 is enough of a
On my
sample.
way.
Alright. You're gonna rest.
You carry a Githyanki relic.
Huh?
I will have an explanation. Or your head.
Walk away. Now. I won't warn you again.
That artifact is an heirloom of my people. Likely she spilled Githyanki blood in order to steal it. This cannot stand.
Heirloom? Plunder from some conquered realm, more like. This artifact is the only thing keeping us from becoming slaves to our parasites. Be glad I have it.
She's got a point.
Lae'zel thinks I have something important to her people. She's deluded, clear.
Lies. She carries an heirloom of my people. I must know why. Incorrect. Judicious bloodletting settles feuds and roots out the weak, the deceitful.
Do you hear this, tribe? Our lives are at stake, and she wants us to turn on each other.
No others. Just you and me.
You hear that, Lae'zel? It's called common sense.
Tisk. You seek reason in dishonor. The bad blood must be purged. A jewel, come first light.
You mean I'd get to prove you wrong and thrash you? I love it. Get some rest, Lae'zel. You'll need it.
Well, I did not need to go to there. This is not good.
You had every chance to look the other way. But here we are. You chose this.
Spare me the justifications, coward.
If anyone asks, I'll say you were transforming. Don't expect to be mourned. She's a liability. It's the artifact we need, not her.
Let me up, and I'll show you.
Can I do that, Lae'zel? Can I turn my back on you?
Never. Thieves aren't afforded such luxury.
Loosen the grip on your pride for one blasted moment, won't you? We needn't be enemies. There's plenty of those to go around already.
What would you have? That we be friends?
Let's not get ahead of ourselves. But imagine what we might achieve if we channeled some of that hostility back at our real foes, instead of each other. They wouldn't stand a chance.
Oh, okay.
Soldier.
We could actually go and sell off some of this stuff. Oh. That Nautilus tank is what's pushing her over the edge. Let's put that in our our chest. Oh, hello. He wants
Looking
to talk.
ahead.
Need more potions too.
Let's march.
We definitely need to stop someplace to get more potions.
Let's move. I have something to ask.
And we need to talk to those two.
The dog is unable to speak through the small bag he holds in his mouth.
Bag?
I don't know. Maybe you can tell me. All I know is I thought of you when I saw it.
He brought us a present. Good doggy. It's a bone, but heck. Alright, we want to switch
Hey, good
there.
looking. What next?
But you know what? I think I'm going to use that thing in the next fight. So I think I'll drop something else. That's what our other stuff is. Okay, good. We still encumbered? Lost condition encumbered, okay.
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times. Always a pleasure.
Very glad Shadowheart and Lae'zel settled things without letting any blood. I would have enjoyed the spectacle, but not losing either one of those lunatics.
I'll say one thing for our troop. We're not short on drama. I'm glad Shadowheart and Lae'zel settled their differences peacefully. Eventually.
Speak.
Yeah. Oh, I guess she's just done. Oh.
It is over where I am concerned. It is through conflict that we strengthen our bonds. Yet I do not recommend Shadowheart seek it again. The next resolution may not end in her favor.
Okay, Lae'zel is interested in us. That was that
Light
prompt
on my
was
feet.
about, have you been looking at me differently?
I don't think there'll be any more trouble between Lae'zel and I, if you were wondering. We can all sleep easier now. Well, apart from all the rest.
You have an interesting definition of friendly, but yes.
Welcome to the League of the Lone Eye, my friend. Not to minimize the pain of Volo's poking and prodding, but I promise, you'll be used to the prosthesis in no time. Besides,
Yeah, look.
I find it gives one an air of mystique. No one's more intriguing than a woman with one eye.
Now we got a good look. So it's gray.
Oh, I really thought Shadowheart and Lae'zel might fight to the death over that artifact. A pity. It would have made for a fine night's entertainment.
Always a delight to speak with you. What can I do?
Okay, we can go ahead and leave camp, but since we're running a little over an hour here, I am going to go ahead and end the video here. Hopefully you've liked what you've seen. If so, make sure to like and subscribe, and hopefully I'll talk with you later. Bye-bye.